Hello people, my name is Trey and in today's video I will be teaching you on how to make skins for Man of War Soldier 2. There's a few things I first want to address. Making skins for Man of War is not so hard actually. However, it does takes practice and you need to have a basic understanding of the gem engine, and there's a few things that you need as well. I will leave all these things that I will show you in the description so you can install it. I will not be going over these things on how to install them. This is just purely a tutorial on how to make skins, and that's it. I'm not going over any other things. It's just basic skin making, and that's all we're gonna do. So if you don't have Photoshop, I suggest you use Photopea here. It's like a web browser for Photoshop, but then free. I suggest you get Node++. That's what I will be using in this tutorial, and a DDS file converter that you can install for Photoshop. What you can do if you cannot afford Photoshop or if you cannot open DDS files is make your files into PNG, JPEG files and so forth. However, I do say right away that you will need DDS files. It just easier. It saves you a lot of what's the right word? Saves you a lot of space. So keep that in mind. Now there's a few things that you will be needing. Let me close this down real quick. First of all, I will leave this also in the description. You need to know how to make a mod for Man of War. For those that don't know it, I will leave this file for you in the description with a download link to the thing, and you will have a file pad. I made basically everything what you need. We will be making clone skins for the Republic. The set file, that's for the helmet and whatnot. Um, Also for the body, if you want to add like pauldrons and whatnot, then sure you can add those. But I just added it because it's easier, and I will go over it in the future in a different tutorial. For today we will be doing the helmet and the body. Now the second thing is you have to understand how the Galaxy at War mode uh, is, how it is structured. It can be a bit confusing because everything is all over the place. It's not easy to find stuff, but we will try our best and show you. So what I like to do, I like to start off Man of War um, to see what skin I like to use and what I want to use. So this is my Discord. Let me close it real quick. And yeah, so you need to know how to find the skins that you want to be using. So it's quite easy to do actually. Just if my Man of War wants to load up. Yes, okay, thank you. Again, it's not so hard. It's just practice and it's all that basically. So as you can see, we are using the Galactic Frontier mod, my own mod that I just launched a few days ago. Let me load up my test map. So here we test all the new stuff. Yesterday I made these Rancor tubes. As you can see, it's high quality, and that is something we will be aiming for. And that is basically what I will always aim for. And in this tutorial I will explain as well. Now, I also made these for the for those squads, so we will click them away. Okay. So we will be going over the phase 2 troops. We may do phase 1 in the future if y'all want that, but for now the main focus is phase 2. It's the most easiest. I will just make a simple skin. I will not go too advanced with it. It's something that should be easy for you guys to understand and to follow. Everyone knows where to find the units and whatnot, but not so many of you apparently don't know how to find the human skins. It should be very clear. It says human skin, and that's where you can find the skins. Now what you want to do is first find the body. That's what I always like to do. So since I will be using the clone phase 2, I know that I need to look for the clone. It's just clone, as you can see. Nothing special. This is the body. You have the undersuit, the armor, and that's what you can retexture. The face you cannot. Then what we then want to do is go over to inventory, equipment, head, helmets of clones phase 2, default, and then you want to look for the regular helmet. So that's without any equipment or anything like that. So that's this one. Again, it's called Clone Helmet Phase 2. Now, it's very easy to find, actually. So what I tend to do, let me go back to my files. Let me go to Galaxy Dwarf, Resource, Entity, Galaxy Dwarf Skins. One, fuck off, human skin, and then I just look for the clone. I will copy it. I will paste it in my test mod that I made for you guys, that I will include. I will paste it in here. Now you go look for the helmet. What I just tend to do is grab the helmet, copy the name like this, and go over to the Galaxy War stuff. Then Galaxy War entities 1 point pack. It's all this you can, with the time when you are getting better at it, you would just, it will be a no-brainer really. Inventory, equipment, head of clones, phase 2, and what you can look for it, but I will just show you what I tend to do. Find, Control V, Control C, or Control C, Control V, should I say. Copy this, Control C again. Then let me put it in inventory, test mode, and why is it not showing? Okay, let me click this away. Shabam. Okay, now you can basically close this. You can for now close the game since we will not be using it. I will save it, however, because that's something you just gotta do sometimes. We also won't be needing the Galaxy War mod anymore, so you can close that fucker as well. And here comes the stuff that is considered to be hard for some people. It's actually not. So what I tend to do, I would just make a simple unit, but what I always do suggest that people do, find inspiration. That's really it. What I have here, I have a I forgot what this is called actually. Sorry, my bad. But I just look up clone oh no fucking clone legion, and we will remake something very easy. Let me see what will be. It shouldn't be too advanced, so let me just. You know what? No, fuck. We are just gonna leave this. We're gonna continue. Okay. Hey, we're just gonna make something ourselves. What I first always like to do is rename everything. So let's just call this test clone body. Control C, Control V. Then let me show you like this. Then you want to grab the dev file, body and body SP. I know that you don't really have to grab them all, but this is just how I taught myself, so this is what I will be teaching you guys to do. With Stormtroopers, it's different. There will be a separate video for that. For now, we will just focus on this. Edit with um, Notepad++. This may look a bit confusing, but it's really not. So you see diffuse, clone body, extension, clone point MDL, and again diffuse. So what you want to do, you see these things, I'm not sure what they're fucking called, but those two you need to leave. Just the middle part, the clone underscore body, you need to change to your name of your skin. So for me it's test clone underscore body. With the MDL, it's just clone that you change. So don't remove this. Again, don't remove it, just leave it like this. Clone, test clone underscore body point MDL, and then same here, remove the clone body with your own thing. Then Control S means saving, you save them. What I always tend to do is first make all the stuff that is necessary. So like I can just start making the texture. So for this one I will just do test helmet. It's you don't have to name it the same. I do suggest if you make a certain legion that you call it the same legion. So the helmet, the 24th legion, name it 24th underscore legion. So it's easier for you to find. But for me, I'm an experienced skin maker, so for me I will just do it like this. Item you changed, extension you will change, the views you will change. Again, don't remove the MDL. If you remove it, you will break it and then you can start over again, and no one wants that. Okay, you can quit out of this. Now this is the part, and hopefully I did prepare. Okay, I did not. So what I need to do is, let me grab one of my own stuff. Quick access, Galactic Frontier 0.5. I will just grab something. I will include this as well. Now y'all can see like some of the stuff we are working on. Doesn't really matter. Let me just use this. Copy and paste. Shabam. Fuck out of here. For this as well, guys, it's important that you name it the same as your helmet. So this is I think a point set file. That's really important that you never name it differently, otherwise your game will crash and you don't want it. Or your helmet will appear with like this red bubble and this I think it's a question mark, I'm not really sure, but yeah. So you open it with your notepad or what the fuck you will be using, and you just change the name from the Fifth Fleet helmet to the helmet you have. Okay, now you've done all the important stuff. Now we can go to skin making. Again, I will be using Photoshop, so my skins may look different since I don't really have experience with GIMP or anything else. So Photoshop this is. If you have the DDS thing installed, the plugin, you should see something like this. I just always do load using default sizes and shabam. Let me close this back down. I will also open the helmet real quick so I can work on both stuff. Again, I will make a simple skin. I'm not going too fancy. Fuck that. This is for beginners. If you guys want an even more advanced tutorial, I will gladly make one. So in Photoshop, there's a lot of ways on how to use it. I use lot of times I use this tool, the polygon, the lasso tool, should I say, and the pen tool. The pen tool I use mainly to get like the lines perfect. But if you do it with the lasso tool and you're a pro like me, you can basically have the same results. It's just you need to follow like this, you need to know what the fuck you're doing. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, for now we will just edit these sides and we will edit this for both sides. It's important that you do maybe the visor as well. Yeah, let's include the visor as well. So since as you can see, you can basically see where it is. What I tend to do, place it like this, shabam. Then you just put the lines where you want them. Okay, 1, 2, because like this, yeah, and that's section 1. Then I make a new file, layer 1. For this tutorial I will be using this color. Here's the color code for the ones that want it, and I will place it. But there's two things that you can do, and this is what I normally really do. So what I do, I quit using the lasso tool. I click on my layer, click on a filter, I put it on multiply, and this is how you get the quality of the Galactic Frontier mod, how I make my skins. So yeah, that's how we basically do it, and that is why we are pretty fast with making our skins while keeping the high quality we want to deliver. So let me just do this. Again, you don't have to be very precise. You can always edit it. That's what I always do. This is just so make sure you select your layer again. But yeah, this is how I kind of do it. Then we grab the layer, the lasso tool again, and we're gonna edit these fuckers. Oh, I see I missed something. Yeah, I always try to grab everything like this. Again, people, this is not so hard to make skins. It's actually fun. If you once you know it, you cannot stop making skins. That's just something that yeah, that's just how it is. For me as well, I've been making skins for maybe 2 years now. It's not so it is fun, but it's not always fun. You will come across many crashes, and if you don't have great friends that know how to fix them, then you're kind of stuck. But that's something we will discuss in the future as well. Okay, we made the colors that we want. Now we're gonna change the visor, and what I mean by the visor is basically this black, oh, this black area. I'm not gonna touch this because why the fuck would we? So what I tend to do, and this is where the pen tool most likely would come in, but nowadays actually I can show you. So what I tend to do, I use the pen tool. There are many tutorials on how to use the pen tool. So if you have like a hard time using it, watch those tutorials. Then I tend to get it kind of perfect because I'm that guy that everything needs to be perfect. I will change it again in a moment. Ctrl Z, this reverse, and then we go like this. Why I do it like this, where my line goes in here, because the color I'm gonna give it, it doesn't really matter. It's black, and eventually you won't really see it. So I will show you what I mean in a minute. Sorry for my bad English. English is not my first native language, so yeah, that's something. Okay, once you've done this, right click, make selection, and what I tend to do, because I have now a new selection, I make a new layer because I don't want to overwrite this one. You can do it, but then if you do something wrong, big issue, and then yeah, you need to find a solution. So what we now will do, we go to here, right click, and then gradient tool. Let's say we want a bluish visor, but not too blue, like maybe something like this. Maybe we change this to match the other color a bit more. Why did you not change? Okay, thank you. That's very strange. Oh wait, yeah, we can remove this one, place it here. Okay, now we have to, yeah, okay, that's how you can override it. Now, layer 2 again, make sure you're on layer 2. And now you just have to play with this. For me, it's what I can tell right now, I need to add a lighter color to get the nice visor-ish color I want. So what I will do, I will add a bit of lighter blue. Yeah, you see that this is kind of the results I want, but still not happy with it. So I will edit it again. Now I will make this a bit darker, like perhaps this dark. And now I should see a real difference. Yeah, this is what I want. And then I just play around with it. This is something you have to get used to. Okay, now you've done that. Okay, nice little new visor. Of course you have still this, because here it's black. So what I like to do, grab the eraser by clicking E for eraser. Then I make it smaller. And I will put the flow on 35 or so. And I just remove it a little bit here. Yeah, okay, yeah, that kind of works. Now, make a copy of layer 2, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, or you can do Ctrl J, that's also a possibility. It doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as you do it correctly. Now let me reset to default. What I tend to do is add like a setting layer style. And what I will do, I will first actually make it always white, so you can see what the fuck you'll be doing. You can use one of these presets. I really like, which one was it? I think it was this one. I really like this one. And now, this is where the fun stuff comes. You have to play with this. It's not so hard to get a nice result. It's just something you need to try out really. Okay, you may think, okay, but now it looks goofy as fuck. Yes, it does. So what you like to do, what I like to do, overlay, lower it down, and then play again with it till you get the result that you really want. So I'm cool with this. Then what I tend to do is Ctrl J again, put these in a group. By holding Ctrl and G, you make a group chat, a group basically. Name this Visor. Oh, let me see, Visor give it a color. You don't have to do this actually. This is something I do to make my skins. Then you put it on lock. This is just your backup basically. Why I do this is if something goes wrong and I lose my progress, I'm cooked. I don't want to redo it. So what I want to do is rasterize layer, go to filter, noise, and add a little bit of noise. Not too much, but also that you can see it. Okay, now you've done that. Now what you want to do, make a new layer again. We are now at layer 3. Make this around the color that you like. So this is something let me see. Oh, also to make your brush bigger or larger, just hold Alt and then hold your right mouse, right click, and then you can upscale it, scale it down, what the fuck you want to do. So this is what I want to do. Um, Again, this is all optional. This is what I sometimes do to make my vices look a little bit better. Now you may think, huh, this is not how my vice looks in game. No, I know, but that's fine. Then you grab your lasso tool again. Now this is where the tricks come into play. You move it over here. This is basically what I'm now gonna do. This remove everything around it that I don't need. So like this. Oh, well. Oh no, I remove everything. That's not what I wanted. So then we will just do it like this. This will take some more time, but rather take your time with it than rush into things, since quality is what we need to have. Again, you can use your brush for the people that want it. That's also an option always. Oh no, I said eraser, and just erase it like this. That's completely fine if you want to do it like this. I use both tactics because yeah, I'm an experienced skin maker this time. So as you can tell, because my flow is a little bit lower, it doesn't remove it how I want it, but that's also better. You don't want to remove everything at once. Just take your time with it. Okay, now what I want to do is put the opacity a little bit down. Maybe keep it at 46, yeah. And okay, this is the helmet. I'm happy with this. Only thing that I want to add is go back to your layer 1. Again, people, this is all optional. You don't have to do this. And I want to add the fin thingy. So with these things, I just act like this. So you don't have to do it perfectly. No, it's for me. I do it sometimes like this. I don't really care about. Back then, I actually used to go like this and then like this. No, that just takes way too much time, especially if you need to pump out skins as many as I do. So then what you want to do, click on File, Save As. If you did it correctly and how I showed you guys in the tutorial, you will see it has the file path on your skin. So test mod clones, clone helmet, phase 2. Go to save type as. Since I have the DDS plugin, for me you will see DDS. If you don't have it, you won't see it. But then you have other options like the BMP file, that's an option, or TAG, that's another option. But for skin making, I really like to use DDS. Now, okay, we see my skin helmet. We will just replace it. And if it says ask about something like this, just click OK. And then what you then want to do, click on this and shabam, your first helmet is done. Now what I forgot to do actually is rename this. So this is a simple fix, helmet. Again, you don't really have to do this, but this is something I've been doing for so many years that I am kind of used to do it like this. Okay, now we click back on entity. We're gonna do the, actually we don't have to because I opened it. My bad, gang, my bad. Make this black. Now what I like to do for the undersuit, I select them all. I make a copy of it. Click Ctrl U and make it a little bit brightener, but not that it's like this, but just like something like this. You may think you don't see difference, but believe me, when you start your game up, you will see a massive difference. Okay, now for the chest plate, I will just edit the chest plate and perhaps the arm and one of the legs. I don't want to go too much into detail to save you guys some time. Same tricks here. Use the lasso tool. Go like this. Shabam. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Yeah, okay. Now we go like this. Also, I know that the human body of the clone trooper is a bit confusing. But what I suggest that you do once you get started with skin making, just paint everything in different colors and see what they are. I will just show you the basics. Uh, this is a beginner's tutorial, so I don't want to go in too much, like what the fuck is this, or what the fuck is this, or what's this piece. No. When the time is right and you've done this a couple of times, you will understand it. Okay, now we will do. Um, Next up, we will do the basically the arm thingy, and you just do it like this. What I tend to do, click on layer 2 because that is your the texture that your armor should be. Let me also include the shoulder pad. Shabam. Again, this is very easy. For this one, I always take my time because you know I'm kind of autistic like this, for real, for real. Okay. Again, if you see a little bit of white, that's completely fine. If you don't like it, just go with your lasso to over it. And okay, do it like this. Okay, now we will. This is the shoulder, chest plate, arm thingy. Let me include the back piece as well. That might be a fun addition to add to the human skin. And like this. Then what I always like to do to give it that more realistic, click on here, right click, and again, it's just something you have to get used to, guys, really. For me as well, it took me maybe a few weeks to until I was happy with my skills. But after that, oh yeah, also guys, um, for this actually, let me just do it like this real quick. Not on the layer cell, but on you see, I make mistakes sometimes because I work so fucking fast that it's crazy. What you can do, click on the background. That's just your clone texture. Um, if you click with the magic wand tool like this, you'll see it will grab everything that you don't want. So what I always suggest, just use the lasso tool and go over it like this. It may take some extra time, but we want quality over quantity, and that is something we need to preserve. Also, on my regular days when I take my time, I don't really make mistakes, but because I am trying to get this tutorial out ASAP, I am making some mistakes, so deal with it. Okay, now we go to here. This is, by the way, the leg. I will show you in game in a moment. Like this, like this. Okay. Okay, guys, look, I'm happy with this skin. This will look dope, I hope. Otherwise, I'm cooked. Save like DDS again. Shabam. Okay, now it's not asking me for the other thing. So let me see if I named the clone. Okay, it's just clone, so we will name it basically what I just sometimes do. Copy this. Okay. Okay. That's basically what that's the skin part. Now we have to see if it appears correctly in game. So open your Man of War Soldier 2. I first have to enable the test mod because otherwise I won't see my thing. But that's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Options, mods, and now we have to look for the test mod. Basically, that's kind of the point. Test mod by Trey. Um, you just activate it, and cancel. Close your game, and then we can open the editor. All right. Yeah. Faster. Come on, man. Alrighty. You go to human skin. If your stuff doesn't appear in game, then you must have done something wrong. But I'm pretty sure I did everything right. So if I didn't, I will. Okay, I think I just have to look for my test. Oh, test skin in the game itself, or I'm just blind. Can also be a possibility. Okay, I think it's somewhere down here then. Camino. No, we don't want that shit. We are looking for the test skin. Officer, no. Okay, for some fucking reason, my shit is not showing up in game. And these are. Oh, okay, so it does appear. Okay, this is the helmet. Wow! So amazing. This is top quality. Am I right, boys? This is what we died. This is what the people died for. For real, for real. Okay, this is the helmet. So why is my other stuff not appearing? That's what I want to know. Oh wait, I put it in a Republic, of course. I'm such a silly goon. My bad, gang. Okay, let me just replace it. Um, where's that? Oh, where did I put it again? Oh, test mod. It's just right here. Okay. You see, I'm blind as fuck. Okay. And here we go. We have our first cool human skin. Um, as you guys can see, the quality is pretty good. I always put it like this. Include like one as well, like this. So the quality is actually decent. I mean, it's not decent. It's pretty good. Um, so yeah, that's basically how you make skins. The undersuit as well. It's not completely back. You can see it really well, and that's what I really like about making skins. You can basically make your own fucking stuff. That really saves. The back piece is as well very nicely done. You see, you can always upscale the textures to 2K slash 4K quality, but keep in mind your game might lag a little bit. So yeah, that's that basically. Well, guys, that was my skin tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have questions, feel free to put it in the comments or contact me in the official Galactic Frontier Discord. Make sure you share this with your friends, and if you have any more ideas on what I can make a tutorial for, feel free to put it in the comments as well. Have a nice day, and I will talk to you all later. Oh.